Hello students, I hope all of you are doing well, safe and sound and have a great time with your noble families. سلام شکر عزیز، آرزو میکنم که کنار فامیلتان اوقات خوب و خوش داشته باشین. امروز درس خود را از sentence and its elements آغاز میکنیم. sentence و اجزایش. Sentence and its elements. So we define a sentence that a sentence is a set of words that contain a subject, a verb and give a complete thought. یک جمله یک چند یعنی a set of words مجموعه از کلمات است که that contain شامل باشه a subject یک فاعل a verb یک فعل and give a complete thought که مهمتر است یعنی یک معنای کامل افاده کنه. Our sentence is a set of words which has a subject and a predicate. What do I mean by predicate? We can define predicate. Predicate is a part of sentence talking about a subject, or predicate is sometimes predicate is a verb, but other times predicate is more than just a verb. For example, predicate is verb plus object, or predicate is verb plus complement. Okay, sentence we can say which gives a complete meaning. به خاطر که یک معنای کامل را افاده کنه یک sentence را با یک predicate اضافه میکنیم. خب a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a period, exclamation mark or question mark. When you wanna speak with someone, when you wanna use a statement, you must put a period or a comma at the end of your statement. But if you wanna ask someone, you must put a question mark at the end of the sentence. For example, are you busy? It's a type of sentence. Do you concentrate to the tone of voice? Exclamation mark. For example, oh, very beautiful. This is exclamation mark. علامة تعجب. خب sentence. حالا predicate yes. Predicate is a part of sentence talking about the subject. Predicate is a verb, but sometimes more than just a verb. As you know better than me, predicate is equal to verb plus object or plus complement. Okay students, we have sentences. Examples. مثال ها را اینجا میبینیم. I like coffee. I functions as a subject in this sentence. Like functions as a verb in this sentence. And coffee functions as an object in this sentence. So I can say I is a subject. Like coffee is a predicate. Because we defined predicate that a predicate is a verb plus object. She did not go to the party. She is a subject and did not go to the party is a predicate. They will support us. This a subject and will support us as a predicate. Okay? Predicate. Read each groups of words and decide whether it is a sentence or not. Okay, my dear students, you have to use your educational guess. What do I mean by educational guess? You make inferences. شما این make inferences را نخواندین، یعنی که شما از educational guess تان یعنی از ذهنیت علمی تان استفاده میکنین یک چیز را که شما خوانده باشین که این یک جمله است یا نیست. A small dog. Is it a sentence? Of course it's not a sentence because it doesn't give a complete thought. I love to teach. Is it a sentence? Yes, it is a sentence because it has a subject, a verb, and an object. For example, we can say infinitive in this sentence, but it functions as an object. I love to teach. Love to teach is a predicate, and I is a subject. Okay, another one is walking on a sunny day. Walking on a sunny day, we can use it as a phrase in a sentence. For example, walking on a sunny day is very joyful and it's my biggest dream that I have ever had. یک قسم یک جملات ساخته میتونیم و نمیتونیم که بگیم که یک جمله کامل است بخاطر که یک subject because it doesn't have a verb, it doesn't give complete thought. Okay, my son wants a dog. Is it a sentence? Of course, it is a sentence because my son is a subject. We can use it. We can use a subject. We can use pronoun instead of my son. He wants a dog. Want is a type of a verb that shows some desires. For example, you desire something. Wants a dog. A dog is an object in the sentence, so we can say wants a dog is a predicate and my son is a subject that give a complete thought. It is a sentence. Okay, another one is give me the bag. Is it a sentence? Of course, it's not a sentence because it doesn't give a complete thought. It it doesn't have a verb, for example. It is like imperative sentences. Okay, she always helps me. She always helps me. Is it a sentence? Yes, it is a sentence because we talked about it in a present simple present tense that we use it for habitual action. For example, I always go to bed early. I always wake up lately. همچون مورد استفاده میتونیم. She always helps me. و همیشه مرا کمک میکنه. It is a type of sentence. Okay, I think there is another practices. So students. Okay, students, in this slide we have some practice that read each group of words and decide whether it's a sentence or not. You must predict that it's a sentence or not. If I knew him, is it a sentence? I think it's not a sentence because according to my opinion, it's a type of conditions that we'll learn it. If I knew him, I would meet him. When I receive my salary, is it a type of sentences or not? I think it's not a type of sentence. Unless you study hard, is it a sentence? Because these three sentences end with a comma, and it's not a sentence. They were absent. Is it a sentence? Yes, it is a sentence because they functions as subject. Were is a type of to be verbs that we use that in simple past tense. Absent is also an object in this sentence that we can say were absent is a predicate. Running fast. Running fast is not a sentence, but here go away. Is it a sentence? Yes, it's a sentence because it's a type of imperative. Because go away. Go away. It means go away. It ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, students. In every sentence, we have subject, verb, object, or complement. It's enough to learn that every subject every sentence has a subject, a verb, and a complement or an object. But in this slide, I mentioned that every sentence has just a subject and a predicate. Try to learn this. Okay, subject elements. Subject is the person or thing we are talking about. Examples. We have examples here. She knows all the answers. So in this sentence, what is the subject? Subject. She is the subject in this sentence. The other sentence, the teacher explained everything. Where is the subject in this sentence? I think the teacher is the subject. The flower smells sweet. A smell is a type of verb. Sweet is also an adjective. So we can say the flower is a subject. So students, verb. We defined a verb, and in this sentence the definition of a verb is a word that expresses an action or state. Examples. They are at home. They are at home. Are is a type of to be verb. In this sentence, are functions as a verb, and we can say are is a verb. Ali brought me a chair. Brought is a type of a verb as a second type of buy. I buy something. It means I shop something. Ali brought. Sorry, it's not bought. It's brought. Brought means bring. It is the second form of bring. Bring means, for example, you bring something with you. brought me a chair. بردن یعنی علی یک چوکی برای ما برد. همچون موارده یا آوردن. حمید came late today. خب دوستا در این قسمت حمید functions as a verb, as a subject, and came is the second form of came is a type of a verb. Late today, it is adjective plus adverb. Late, it means you are late. شما وقت آمدین adjective از گفته میتونیم late today یا هم شکل adverb. حمید came late today. Came is a type of verb. She speaks fluently. I think speak is a type of verb. Okay, students, sentence element object. We said that object is the receiver of an action, subject is the doer of an action, verb shows a state or action in sentences, and there are lots of definition for these things. Object is a word or group of words which receives the action from the verb. What's the object in this sentence? The object, I think, Shiva is treating her patient. Shiva is treating her patient. I think her patient is an object in this sentence. Tamim kicked the ball so hard. Kicked the ball so hard. This is the difficult question. You must predict what is the object in this sentence. Tamim kicked the ball. Is Tamim an object? No. Kicked, is it a type of object? No, it's not. The ball? Yes, you're correct. The ball is a type of object in the sentence. So hard. So hard is an adjective and it's not an object. Okay, the students are in the class. The students are in the class. What's the subject? What's the object? I think it has no object. It has complement. I agree with you that it is a sentence, but it doesn't have an object. The students are in the class. No object. Okay. We have some sentences, sentence elements. Complement. Complement is a word or group of words that follows a verb and describe the subject of the verb. Examples. Here are some examples. For example, Mahmoud is an engineer. Mahmoud is an engineer. What is the subject here? Mahmoud is an engineer. What's the complement? I think an engineer is a complement. The waiter is cold. What's the complement? Cold is the complement because we can't say it's an object. Okay, students, practice. We have some practice here. Identify the subject, the verb, and the object for each sentence. Okay, Hamid visits his grandparents every day. Every Friday. حمید میگه ملاقات میکنه grandparents میشه و پدر مادر کلانش را دیگه، پدر کلان مادر کلانش را every Friday، هر جمعه. حالا در این جمعه گفته که subject و verb و object را پیدا کنید. To define, to find what is the subject, what is the object, what is the complement of this sentence, you have to concentrate on the first sentence. It's a name, Hamid visits. Hamid functions as a subject. Visit is a type of verb that we added s, and it's we use it in with the, for example, with the third form of the verb, with the singular person. With the, what do I mean? I forgot it. With the third person student. Hamid visits his grandparents every day. Hamid is the subject, visits is the verb, and his grandparent is an object. Every Friday it's an adverb. Okay, Sentence elements. Identify the subject, the verb, and the object for each sentence. This is another practice. Our neighbor need a new front door. In this sentence, our neighbors or is a subject, need is a verb, a new front. We don't do anything with a new front because we can't say it's an object, but door is an object. Okay. This is the third practice. Before the start of the class. Before the start of the class, the student revised the lessons. What do I mean by revised? Edited the lessons. In this sentence, students is a subject, revised is a verb, and lessons is an object. Okay, another practice for this. Ahmad's father is a doctor. Ahmad's father is a doctor. We used apostrophes to show ownership. Ahmad's father is a doctor. In this sentence, father is a subject, is a verb, and it has no object. It has complement, but it has no object. Okay, these are sentences, these are adverbs, and these are vocabulary reading power 1, listening power 1. We taught it in Carden University, and these lessons are from Carden University, reading power 1, listening power 1, and we don't do anything with this. Thanks for paying attention. We'll see you in other lessons. Goodbye. If you had any question, you can send me through Facebook, Jamshed Ahmedzai, Instagram, or WhatsApp. It's the easiest way. WhatsApp. Goodbye for now. Take care and Allah Hafiz.